You have fun playing in that game?
Yeah, no, anytime I get to be on the field, it's fun. It was just a little unique. And then when it got to about like 1:30, I mean, I'm usually in bed at like a couple hours before that.
Because you guys practice in the morning.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, like on a weekly schedule, like we got to wake up at like 4:45, and it's like usually I'm not staying up any time past 8:45. So when we get a game that goes into about 2 a.m., it's a little different, just because you're not really used to it. But you got to make it work.
Safe to say you've never seen the 10 o'clock news?
Not during the season.
Do you know who Beth Malicki is?
No, I'm sorry.
All right, so she's one of our anchors.
What's the key for you guys?
Key for us is just play our game. I think it's going to be our first road test of the year going over there to the East Coast. I think they got a Scarlet out, so that should be a fun environment over there. And just handling our business just like any other week is going to be the important thing for us as an offense.
It brings a road game. I mean, as an offense, what do you have to do differently when you're on the road as opposed to playing it just noise-wise?
Yeah, just speak louder. I think that's all it is. When you get to the line of scrimmage, calls have got to be a little bit louder. Everyone's got to be on the same page, and as much as the noise is there, that's not going to change the football game. I think in our mind, it's all about what we do as an offense and what we bring to the table.
How do you feel about the punting is winning?
I didn't make that up. It was actually Mike from Ragaini. He kind of said that as a little slogan on a T-shirt, and it really just took off from there. And I think they're doing another one that's, I cheer for the punter as well, and that's kind of taken off as well. So, but in terms of punting is winning, I mean, it's cool, but I wouldn't say that it is, but it might be to some people. I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
it certainly helps, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird, because you don't want to punt.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Your team does not want to punt, but
No, not at all. I mean, sometimes I think I kind of said in my press conference last week, I want to punt at least 3 or 4 times a game, so I can say that I've done something.
Yeah.
Kind of had some relevance to the game, but I don't want to be out there too much. It's usually when the punter's out there, something bad's happening.
What's the key for you guys? First road game of the year.
Yeah, biggest thing is just stick with our routine. We were able to have a night game last week, so that really helped.
Night.
Yeah, but that really helped us kind of condition ourselves for this week. So I think it'll be pretty nice being able to have that week under our belts going into another night game.
What did you do to get through that? Those delays. What were you doing to occupy yourself?
Yeah, we were just talking game plan. We were just talking about what we had seen, what we were potentially going to see, and those were a couple of the things that we really talked about. You can only talk for so long, but it was kind of fun.
Really?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Bonding,
just hanging out with the
like
guys.
a bonding time?
Absolutely. A couple guys playing cards a little bit, but it was like it was a good time just being able to hang out with the guys.
What'd you do to occupy your time during the delays?
We were all just kind of sitting there, really, just trying to rest the legs up, mentally stay ready to go to get back out there.
Logan's a little strange, but he said it was fun.
Just
The delays, just bonding and just hanging out with guys. How did you? Do you agree with him? And
yeah, I mean, we were all in there together, hanging out. So anytime you're hanging out with the boys, I guess is a fun experience. So yeah.
How do things change once you get into Big Ten play?
That's it's going to be a tough physical game, and so we know that we have to be ready to go because anytime you're playing Big Ten opponent, they're going to be ready to go and they're going to bring their best.
I know what's saying in football is like the game really comes down to like 5 plays, right? So there's not going to be too many big plays, but there'll probably be 5 big plays, and you want to be on the side that has those 5 big plays. So just focusing on making all the makeables and taking advantage of every opportunity we get.
All right. Can you pronounce your last name for me, please?
Ragaini.
It's not Ragaini?
It's not Ragaini, but why would my parents say that or something? They said the real way to say it is Ragaini, but just saying it fast, Nico Ragaini, that's how it comes out.
Okay, so you don't want, how do you want it said?
How do I want to say? What did my dad say? How do you want to say? You want a Ragaini?
He said your grandpa, who's deceased, would want Ragaini.
We'll go with that.
He said he wants Ragaini, or he would be okay with Ragaini. But it's not Ragaini.
Yeah, it's Ragaini. We'll go with that then.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Logan Lee said that it was fun, the delays, because you guys got to bond with each other during those delays. Can you relate to that?
It's very Logan Lee-esque. It is like it is fun because at that point it's weird because we're all in the locker room and you have no idea when you're going to play, so everyone's just joking around at that point. It's not like a normal game day locker room, which is very serious and very everyone's just got their headphones in, task oriented, that kind of deal. But at the same time, I think we all would have rather been out there just playing the game and not waiting around for 4 hours. But I can see where he'd think it's fun. Yeah,
A lot of different personalities in the locker room too, right?
Yeah.
Logan.
Yeah,
He's
Logan,
a little different.
Definitely a little. Great guy. But yeah, he's he definitely lives like those. He tries to emulate a lot of the some of the inspirational stuff we hear sometimes. Like I know like Jocko Willing's big thing is like good. Like everything's just good. And in the moment, yeah, like good. Like whatever we get, we're just hanging out. But I personally would rather just played the game and went home and had a normal night's sleep. But yeah.
Kirk was saying at Media Day about how he can picture Logan Lee with a station wagon and everything. Can you see that?
I mean, yeah, he's married. It's crazy.
Maybe that's why he enjoyed the time in the locker room. Don't let my wife see this.
That's good. That's good, Rob. Not married, so I can't comment on that. But yeah, maybe.